Hi, I want to wish all the participants well in this year's Soapbox competition. This annual competition, which is organised by the European Direct Information Centres and by local government agencies, is an important opportunity for people to engage with the work of the European Union, and also to look at what is happening on a local level on the ground around you in Ireland, and then to connect that with the international level and work on the strong solidarity and unity that is the European Union. So this year's theme, "Everyone wants to go back to the pre-COVID way of life," is one that will resonate obviously with everyone. I look forward to hearing from the entrants of this year's competition. It has been and is a very challenging and difficult time for everyone, so that's why the competition has moved online this year. So once again, I want to wish you all the very best in the early regional stages of the competition. And for those of you who managed to reach the final stages, I hope that you will feel that great sense of achievement at having got there. I'm a member of the European Parliament. I'm Green Party MEP, and I work on the committees of the environment, so environment, public health and food safety, and I'm also on the fisheries committee in the European Parliament, where I'm the Green coordinator. So I would like to wish you all the very best of luck, and to thank the EDICs and the public libraries, who I know have put huge work already into organising this event. So the best of luck, and let's look forward to seeing how it proceeds. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Una Kealy, MEP for Ireland, the European Parliament, and leader of Una Kealy in the EPP group. I'm delighted to make this video, and I compliment Europe Direct Information Centres and public libraries for organising this wonderful soapbox. I've always admired their work. Europe Direct Information Centres are bringing information to the public, which is so badly needed, and of course the libraries are renowned all over Europe for the great work they do in facilitating young people, middle-aged people and older people through coming to the library or working online. So the soapbox competition is very good. I wish you well in it, and even if you don't win, you've already won, because you've gone to the effort of making it and using your talents to compete in the competition. We're talking about Europe and everybody wanting to go back to pre-COVID ways of life. Well, we obviously want to do that, especially in relation to social activity. We miss the opportunity to go shopping, to go to restaurants, to go to pubs, to go to football matches, or just go to our friends. That will probably come back now that we're going to have a vaccine, thank God. But other things will not go back to normality. Things like, which we have got used to now, online shopping, there will be more e-health, there will be definitely more working from home. All that's good. And in the European Parliament we'll be encouraging that, because I'm involved in two major committees, the Industry Committee and the Trade Committee. The industry is very exciting now because the Green Deal about saving the planet, which young people have played a huge role in creating that awareness, we are now putting into action all the things we need to do to make that happen, so that we live up to our Paris Agreement commitments and we save the planet for you and for future generations. Trade is very important as well, because we buy and sell goods all the time, and with a smaller world now, there's going to be more interaction worldwide. Joe Biden becoming President of America will help to open up the world again, to open rules-based trade, and we, particularly my country, Ireland, will benefit from that, but everybody in the European Union. So, once we get over COVID, which we will, the world will be at our feet again, and you, the young people taking part in these competitions, will enjoy hopefully a long and fruitful life, and stay involved and stay committed to your library. The library is a wealth of knowledge. The more knowledge we have, the better for us, the more we can achieve. Best of luck. Thank you very much.
Welcome to the Europe Direct Soapbox competition for Waterford 2020. My name is Una Kealy. I'm a teacher and a researcher in the Department of Arts, the School of Humanities, and Waterford Institute of Technology, and I was pleased this year to be invited to act as principal judge for the competition. Thank you to all of those who participated and to all of those who supported the participants. The planning, the research, and the enthusiasm is in evidence in spades. It made the judging process really interesting and really challenging. The range of responses during 2020 were impressive for a number of reasons. Participants reflected on our place, position, and importance in the world. Participants considered and empathized with the struggle that many people face in terms of accessing safe and equal treatment in the face of mental and physical challenges, in terms of health challenges, in terms of domestic violence, class, and racial prejudice, and economic greed. But participants also evoked the beauty and wonder and restorative power of the natural world, and reminded us of the joy that can be found in our relationships with family and friends, and the importance of health, hygiene, social responsibility, and community. Participants also reminded us of how important it is to acknowledge and activate our unique personal, individual, social responsibility to do something, to change the world and to change it for the better. Coronavirus has brought humankind many challenges, but our response is and can continue to be characterized by resilience and by hope, by activism for positive social change. This year's Soapbox topic asked each speaker to give a 3-minute presentation either for or against the motion that everybody wants to go back to a pre-COVID way of life. It seems that the majority of us don't want to go back to a pre-COVID way of life, because those who enter the competition this year realize the challenges of COVID, but also realize that even within the most testing challenges, opportunities for positive social change reside. The judging panel was asked to assess each entry in terms of the content, which was staying on the topic, the knowledge of the subject, in terms of the delivery, which included confidence and practice of delivery, and adherence to the 3-minute time restriction. Also in terms of the structure, which was the overall arrangement of the points and the clarity of the presentation. And finally, on the overall impact, how the 3-minute presentation resonated, convinced, and settled with the judging panel when the speaker had concluded. The standard, as I said, was very high. In the 18 and under category, the runners-up in no particular order are Saif Crowley, Arthur Pushkin, and Ronan Melody. The winner of the 18 and under category is Emma McMahon from Newtown School, Waterford City. In the 19 and over category, the winner is Jen Harris. Congratulations, hearty congratulations to the winners, and a special word of thanks and encouragement to all of those who participated this year. To see the winning entries, please keep watching as these are coming up next. The library staff will make contact with the winners and the runners-up, and the winning entries by Emma and Jen will now represent the region in the national final of the competition, which will take place on Wednesday, the 9th of December. All of the entries, the winning entries, will be played in the national competition, and the winners will be announced live during that event. For more information on how to log on to that event, see the Waterford Library's website. A final word of thanks to all the participants this year. You were most inspiring.
Hello adjudicators, judges and esteemed guests. My name is Emma McMahon and I'm truly sorry that I cannot be with you in person today under the current global climate, but I thank you for this virtual opportunity. Everyone wants to go back to the pre-COVID way of life. Personally, I cannot disagree more strongly with this statement. Of course, it must be acknowledged that COVID-19 has brought with it many challenges and changes to our daily lives. This very video, for example, whereas we could have previously stood in the same room. The all too common sight of these masks, the wearing of which has become second nature to most of us. With that being said, however, I truly believe that it is simply untrue for us to say that we all want the pre-COVID life back. Lockdowns which came as a result of the virus have shown us the true plague of humanity on the planet. Back in April, for example, less than 2 months into lockdown, you may recall reports of carbon dioxide emissions caused by motor vehicles falling. The BBC stated that they fell by 60% in just 2 weeks. This shows us the immense impact that we can have on the preservation and protection of our planet by simply reducing our unnecessary actions. Is it not truly immoral of us to disregard these breakthroughs and wish to go back to our pre-COVID ways? Furthermore, I believe that a pre-COVID life is a pre-2020 life. But this year cannot be simply defined by the pandemic alone. Social justice and civil rights were at the forefront of headlines throughout the year, and rightly so. We saw the youth climate action movement grow ever stronger across the globe. The Black Lives Matter movement brought the matter of systemic racism to the mainstream, as millions marched in solidarity to demand justice. A historic US presidential election saw big promises made from all sides, and the world held its breath as we waited on the results from Nevada to dictate the fate of millions. And rumour has it, they're still counting. How unjust it would be of us to suggest that we take all of those steps forward and then double it back towards our unequal pre-COVID society. In all regards, we as a one humankind have begun to take the necessary steps towards a fairer world for all, and we must reject the notion of going back to our pre-COVID life. Please oppose the motion.
Hi, my name is Jen Harris, and I'll be speaking in the over 19 category, in case you were wondering. It has been said that we will want to return to a pre-COVID-19 way of life just as soon as it is possible. On the one hand, yes, of course, everyone wants to go back, to undo the deaths, the pain, the disruption, the boredom. But once we have grieved and once we have healed, people will not want to go back to our pre-COVID lives because we are in the midst of a seismic shift in the way we see ourselves, the way we interact with our planet, and the way we spend our time. We are going to start smelling the roses. We are going to slow down. We are going to commute less. We are going to breathe more. We are going to smell more roses. The workplace accommodations that we have made are not and should not be temporary. Why would someone drive to Dublin for a meeting that can be zoomed into, saving money, carbon, and time? Why would teachers return to copying pages for students when they could post them online for students to access at their convenience, saving trees, electricity, and time? Walter Charles Hagen, that great golfer that many have not heard of, third only behind Nicklaus and Tiger, crystallized the best of golf when he said, "Don't worry, don't hurry. You're only here for a short visit, so don't forget to stop and smell the roses." It's about the time. We can see the Himalayas. We applaud our healthcare workers. Fish can be seen in the canals of Venice. I can visit pretty much any museum I want in the world for free. I talk to my neighbors. I ring my mom. Our days were full, so full that we don't know what to do now that the demands of time upon our lives are less. We forgot how to just be. Now we watch what we want. We take the longest walks of our lives. We have made our dogs incredibly happy. We have turned off our alarms. We bake our own bread. We plant our own vegetables. We read books. We Zoom. I don't play golf. I'm terrible at it, but I get it. Slow down. Think about the putt. See which way the wind blows. Smell the roses. Thank you.